It's Dr. Drill here with a quick drill skills segment on the importance of hydration as evidenced by urine color. All right, I found this cool infographic on IFL Science via the Cleveland Clinic. It talks about the color of pee. As you can see here, these are the colors that we're most familiar with. You'll hear us talk about the importance of hydration as evidenced by our urine color. And we have clear urine all the way up through what's called referred to as a pale straw color. That would be normal. All right. As we get into, I guess the take-home message here is that a lot of folks might panic a little bit or feel like they need to hydrate if their urine was a little bit on the yellow side. It's just not necessary, as this graphic suggests. If you're even dark yellow, at that point you might be thinking about hydrating a little bit more, but your body will also be calling for that, hopefully, right? Once our urine becomes a darkish yellow, orange, or brown, at that point you should have other signs and symptoms of dehydration. We've all come home from a fierce DDIP workout or a run of some sort, and our urine is a darker color because we've been using our body, losing water in the process of cellular respiration and exertion, and so at that point our body is telling us to hydrate. Here are some other colors that would be completely abnormal if you were to run across them. If your urine is red or pink, that could mean you have a serious problem such as kidney disease, a tumor, a UTI, or urinary tract infections, which are very common. Or maybe you're eating some beets or blueberries. These pigments in these fruits or vegetables can sometimes cause that phenomenon. Blue or green urine would be a genetic rare disease. If my urine was blue or green, I would be hurrying to the doctor. No such thing as purple urine. If your urine foams too much, at that point you might have a kidney problem, or you could have hydraulic effect, suggesting that there's some protein in your diet which should have been filtered out, or protein in your urine, rather. It should have been filtered out in the kidney. Speaking of the kidney, this is the urinary system here. We've got hopefully have two kidneys, which a lot of good things happen in the kidneys in terms of fluid balance, electrolyte balance, blood pressure and volume regulation, and also pH. The kidneys help you maintain a proper pH of about 7.35 to 7.45. Not too acidic, not too basic, right in the middle. The kidneys empty into the ureters, which are tubes with muscles in them that send the urine down into the bladder, which is a storage container for the urine. We see that there's folds in the bladder. Those are muscular folds. The bladder is otherwise known as the detrusor muscle. Very muscular, very elastic. Once a certain amount of urine is contained in the bladder, you have a stimulus that you need to urinate, and you open one of these sphincters of your own volition, and the other just naturally opens in the pelvic musculature there. And then you urinate. It's pretty darn cool, right, my friends? Keep an eye on your pee. All right, make sure it's that pale straw color. Hydrate, but don't get too excessive. Nothing to the extreme is good. Stay motivated. I'll see you guys on DDIP Wednesday. Also, the smell of, you guys laughing at me over here. The smell of urine, okay? People talk about asparagus and urine smells like asparagus. Approximately 50% of us will produce that chemical, that asparagusic acid, they call it. It's a sulfuric compound. That's what makes it smells funky. Sulfur smells like farts. So, yeah, so that's what you got. Asparagusic acid, various sulfuric compounds that make that happen. Incidentally, not everybody can smell asparagus pee. All right? Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Thank you, and have a nice day.